Hey there, Harry here, doing some TF2 gameplay commentary using some weapons that I don't typically use. I'm playing Demoman, obviously, here on CP Well, not the best map in the world, but, you know, it's alright. And I joined the server really late, like, a lot had already happened in the fight, so, like, I knew I wasn't going to top frag, so I just didn't need to worry about it. It was nice. You kind of got to relax and just play TF2, you know? I lured the medic into the sentry. Like, I knew I didn't have to kill him. I knew the sentry was just right there, so I just let him walk right in there. And so I just decided to kind of, you know, mess around a bit. Sorry, my throat. Gotta clear that a bit, but yeah, so I'm using the Scottish Resistance here. I use the lock and load for one life, then I switch off the weapon because I can't use it. You know, there's things like the lock and load and the shortstop that other people use great. You know, they do it solid. And this is kind of funny. I kind of ruined their little laughing party there, but sorry about that, guys. Just had to do that, but yeah, so he gets exploded by a crit sticky nonetheless. And so yeah, I'm just kind of using things I don't normally use. I'm using the stock pipe launcher, the Scottish Resistance. That is the main point I'm going to be making here. I'm using the Scottish Resistance. I got a nice pipe in the medic there, and I'm using the katana, which I think I get like one kill with in this whole video because I never use a katana. I can't. It's so stressful for me. The fact that you have to kill someone if you whip it out, it's so hard. But it does have that little bit of like a grace period where you can press I can press E. I press E to bring up my melee weapon because that's how I bind my keys. So yeah, I figured I'd just go for it here. See if I can get him, and I don't quite, but if he was injured, as you can see, I would have killed him. I was counting on him being injured, and here I accidentally whip out the katana because a lot of times I just kind of take out my melee weapon and smack around while I'm walking around. And of course, you can't do that with the katana, so yeah, that's my opinion on that. I don't particularly like this weapon, but the Scottish Resistance, what this is all about, I don't know. The Scottish Resistance it doesn't really open up any new options for you. Like you're not kind of. It doesn't change the class. It doesn't like really do things. It just changes the way you play. Like you just play in a totally different way with the Scottish Resistance than you would with the sticky launcher. Like when you're playing with a sticky launcher, you know, and then yeah, see, there's the little grace period I was talking about. You can take it out and then nope, I don't want it anymore. So yeah, when you're playing with the grenade, the regular sticky launcher, you're using the stickies incredibly offensively. You just use them to kill people, shoot, blow up, shoot, blow up. You see someone you want to kill. You're only firing stickies really when you see someone you want to kill, or when you're setting up like a sticky trap and they're all basically going in the same place. With the Scottish Resistance, you just put stickies everywhere. Everywhere on the map. You can use, and I accidentally blow myself up there. That's another side effect of the Scottish Resistance. One of the downsides that because you want to play with stickies like everywhere all the time, you do have to be careful about not blowing yourself up, as I did there. So yeah, because you can, and this is kind of sad moment. I see the scout, I'm like, do I really have to do this? And so I blow him up. But yeah, I was kind of afraid for his sanity there. I wasn't sure what that guy was doing. And of course, I do hurt myself there. That wasn't Scottish Resistance. That was just me being dumb. Like I would have done that if I was using the regular stickies too. But yeah, there are going to be a few clips later showing off, like, kind of how the Scottish Resistance very much changes your gameplay, how, like, I get kills with it that I never would have gotten with the sticky launcher, but, of course, I also don't get kills with this that I totally could have gotten with the sticky launcher earlier, and here I break out the katana, and so now I'm stuck, and I'm totally screwed. One thing you should note that is you can blow up stickies while holding the katana, so that's possible. Now, here's one of those wonderful moments in TF2 where I see the heavy, I'm just like, come on, you're mine, come on, we're gonna do this, I'm gonna get it, it's gonna happen, here you go, yes, and then I kill him. So yeah, that's basically what happens. So I get a random crit on that guy, but it's totally okay because earlier, as you can see, this guy that same guy, I think, gets the random crit on me. I'm not actually sure if that was the same guy, but he was playing a soldier, so I'm gonna pretend it was the same guy, right? So yeah, just flashback. That was from a life I cut out just to make sure, you know, it was totally fair. Maybe it was this guy. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so. Now here's this moment, kind of, where I'm going to be just throwing stickies everywhere. I'm going to end up throwing stickies on a health pack because I don't want the scout to come get me. Fighting scouts with the Scottish Resistance is very strange. With the regular sticky launcher is kind of putting stickies where you kind of think they're going to go, but with the Scottish Resistance, you just get to put them everywhere. Obviously, they have that longer arm time, so you can't use them quite in that same offensive way where, like, you just put them down and blow them up, because you can't just put them down and blow them up. Like, it actually takes time. So, yeah, as you can see, I have just stickies everywhere. I'm just kind of blowing them up, thinking that he might be there. And so it's going to open up a lot of possibilities. Because you'll see when the pyro goes over there, I just blow him up with that one, because I just had that sticky there because I had thrown it there earlier. And that's something the Scottish Resistance really shines with, is that things will just happen. Like, you just have places, and then you just blow them up and people die because, like, you don't have to blow them up all at once. Obviously, it's like the upside and the downside. I just didn't see the stickies on the point. I was just being real dumb. Like, the upside and the downside of the Scottish Resistance is that you have to look at your stickies to blow them up. Obviously, it makes sticky jumping a lot harder. I've never actually tried it with the Scottish Resistance. That is a pretty big downside. It means you can't really do incredibly fast rollouts. And here I see a shiny little teleporter left over, so I crouch and dance around in it for a little while. You know, it was a good time. I enjoyed myself. And then there's a train coming, I think, here. Oh, no, I guess that might have been earlier. But yeah, so Scottish Resistance, upsides, downsides. Obviously, everyone knows that the regular sticky launcher is a much, much better alternative. But, I mean, the Scottish Resistance is fun, you know? It just changes your gameplay style. You want to play something different. You don't want to just play stock Demoman. You don't want to play just stock Scout. Just whip out the Scottish Resistance, have some fun playing TF2 differently. It's one of the great things, because you can just play it. You can change one weapon in your loadout, and then you just play the game completely differently. It's pretty wonderful. So, yeah, like, I'm just putting stickies places because, you know, somebody might walk over there. So they might walk over there at some point. Yep, he's walking over there. You know, like that's how you play with the Scottish Resistance. You just put things places where people might walk on them. Like just maybe, you know, they might come over here. They might walk on the stickies. You just want to put them everywhere. You want to just be able to look anywhere on the map and blow up a sticky and kill someone. And again, of course, I'd be careful there not to blow myself up. But yeah, it's really fun. It makes you kind of feel more tactical about it. You're not just spamming stickies. You're like putting them in places where you think people might go, trying to predict their movements, not 1 second into the future, but like maybe 30 seconds into the future. And it's a really cool feeling. And then I get another random crit on the sniper, and that's gonna be the end of the video as we cap. Of course, I'm not top fragging. Got here very late. Thanks for watching. Scottish Resistance demo video, and of course now I'm stuck on the katana, and I'm Harry, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you later. Woo! End of the video.